Okay. This is the third time trying to make this video because I'm a moron. I didn't have any. The first time I did it, my brain went blank. And then the second time I went through it and I made a really good one, and I realized my mic wasn't turned on. We're having mic problems lately, huh? Okay. I watched a little bit of your stream last night after I went to bed, and then I realized that I had totally not explained in a good way so that anyone could understand what I was talking about when it came to assigning these keys and weapons and things. And I think the best way is for me to show you, because I didn't understand it, So, okay. This is my Barbarian in normal. He's doing really well, and I'll show you how I have him set up, and how I'm building my seasonal the same way, because this guy's really good. He does really well. He melts people. Okay, bottom right corner, like I said, is where I've got my two-handed sword. Okay, and this is the weapon that I use for my whirlwind attack. Okay, the bottom left slot is where I've got my big mace that I use in my basic attack. That's the one that I hit with to build my fury so that I can activate my whirlwind. Okay, these are the only two weapons that I will actually use in a physical way out there. These two slots here, they're only here for the attributes and the upgrades you get. They're never used. I never handle these weapons, and I don't assign them to anything down here, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I get these buffs from these two slots. So think of these two slots here like you would a ring or a pendant. Okay, they're just there to give you an added buff. Now, what I'm talking about, what I meant when I said you need to assign which weapon to use, because when I do my basic attack, I want to use this, and then when I go to whirlwind, I want it to switch over to this. It won't do that for you unless you assign it. Okay, and I'll show you how to do that. So you go to your skill tree, you go to assign. Now, you see here, there at the bottom, if you press the mouse wheel down, you get to cycle the weapon. So right now I have my two-handed sword assigned to the whirlwind attack here. This is the whirlwind, and this is my lunging strike. So to do that, I would press down on the mouse button to cycle. See? So I cycle to those two that I don't use. They're just there like a ring or a pendant. Or that's the bludgeoning mace that I use in the lunge attack, but I don't want any of those. I want my sword. Okay, so that when I go to the whirlwind, I'll use the sword. When I'm using my basic lunging attack, as you can see, I'm using my mace. Okay, and I would assign that the same way by pressing down, as you can see there to cycle the weapon by pressing down on the mouse wheel. These here are nothing but shouts. Okay, very important. Rally cry, war cry, challenging shout, and then my ultimate ability, I go to Wrath of the Berserker. And but that's what you want here. You don't want any attack, any weapons in these slots here. They're all going to be done with your left mouse and your right mouse. Okay, so you go in to attack something, A, S, or whatever buttons you want. I got mine down here so I don't have to reach so far. A, S, D, F, hitting with this, get my wrath built up, then A, S, D, F, and then bam, go to that. And if I'm in trouble, then I hit my F. And that's how I use it. But, yeah, I don't have any of these. And I have only one here, because all I'm using this for is to generate fury. Okay. And I'll have 5 in there. But this is all in that guide that you have. I might have 1 or 2 many shouts here that I don't really need now. I might change that and modify it. That's something you can work with on yours. But yeah, just follow that guide for these things. And you should be cool. You should be, doing really good. Yeah, the most important thing though for you right now is, if you're building a whirlwind, it is this, like I got there, like I showed you how to assign the weapons and stuff. So, all right. I hope this recording worked, because I don't want to do it a 4th time. And hopefully I'll see you out there today and have fun at the museum. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.